Hi everybody, we are from Team 3 and I hope you guys are doing extra well today. And for this video, we are going to talk about planning cost management. We are going to take on the topic of project management process group and knowledge area mappings. Next up, we are going to show you the PMBOK Guide 6th edition matrix chart of the process groups and knowledge areas mapping. This guide will show you the knowledge areas down the side, the process groups along the top, and then maps the different processes in the relevant boxes where those two axes cross. PMBOK stands for Project Management Body of Knowledge, and it is the entire collection of processes, best practices, terminologies, and guidelines that are accepted as a standard within the project management industry. PMBOK is considered valuable for companies as it helps them to standardize practices across various departments, tailor processes to suit specific needs, and prevent project failures. Long story short, these are the processes that help you get the job done. Ideally, everyone in your business should use the same processes for the same activities. It will be your responsibility to choose the right processes to give you the desired outcome. Pick and choose the processes that will work for you and your project. Next up is the plan cost management. What is the plan cost management? Plan cost management is the process of defining how the project costs will be estimated, budgeted, managed, monitored, and controlled. In simple words, a cost management plan is the outline of the project's estimation, allocation, and control of costs for the required resources to complete all project activities. The project's cost plan configuration is one of the most essential parts of a project's planning phase and effectively serves as a safety net that guarantees the project cost is kept within the limits of the budget. The cost management plan in general terms analyzes how the project cost will be planned, funded, and controlled. A cost management plan usually involves several decisive procedures ensuring that the project will be executed within the approved budget and quality standard. Plan cost management is the initial process of project cost management where you will be defining how the cost of the project will be estimated, budgeted, managed, monitored, and controlled. Generally, techniques like work breakdown structures or historical data of similar kind of projects are used for defining the cost resource requirements, which includes time, material, labor, equipment, and etc. The inputs of the project management plan will roughly cover the concept of a project charter, project scope, enterprise environmental factors, and etc. The main objective aligns with the feasibility and project scope to determine the efficacy of the potential project. There is the process of setting out detailed project goals, roles, and responsibilities, identifying the primary stakeholders and the level of authority of a project manager. Compared to the project charter, which is a high-level strategy for the program, your project management plan breaks down that high-level perspective into the practical day-to-day operation of your project, addressing everything you must accomplish in order to achieve your project objectives. Everything from timeframes to budgets, resources to deliverables, and more will be plotted out in a complete project plan, providing you with a roadmap of what needs fixing that you could use to manage and analyze your project. Enterprise environment factors includes all policies, practices, procedures, and legislation that exists both inside and outside of the organization that will impact the way you manage a project. This ranges from environmental, anti-discrimination, and occupational health and safety legislation to the choice of the project management system used by the organization, its personnel management policies, and PMI's code of ethics. Some elements of the EEF are mandatory, while others represent good practice or cultural norms. But regardless of the nature of the factor, you have to work within the physical and cultural environment to be effective. Most organizations have developed a range of templates, contracts, registers, and assessment tools to assist the management of their projects. Organizations have also acquired knowledge in the form of lessons learned, and the organization's knowledge base that can be very useful. Therefore, organizational process assets would include anything the organization has acquired that you can use in the management of the project. They include formal and informal plans, policies, procedures, and guidelines. Management is primarily concerned with cost variance against the cost baseline. The ultimate goal of a project manager is to meet the time, cost, and quality goals of a project. Forecasting is a complicated task that will be only as dependable as the experience and skills of a cost manager. There are various tools and techniques managers can use to optimize the cost management process. A third-party cost management service brings added value to the design and construction team. It is focused on the management of construction cost and value. Good cost estimate is difficult. Fortunately, several tools and techniques are available to assist in creating one. These tools and techniques include expert judgment, analogous cost estimating, bottom-up estimating, three-point estimating, parametric estimating, the cost of quality, project management estimating software, vendor bid analysis, and reserve analysis. And last off on the tools and techniques of the project management plan are meetings. Project teams may hold planning meetings to develop the cost management plan. Attendees may include the project manager, the project sponsor, selected project team members, selected stakeholders, and anyone with the responsibility of project cost, and others as needed. The cost management plan is the primary output for the planned cost management process. It details on how to manage the project costs and budget. Three key areas of this stage are life cycle costing, total cost of ownership, and value engineering. One of the outputs of the estimate cost process is activity cost estimates. These are quantitative amounts, usually stated in monetary units, that reflect the cost of the resources needed to complete the project activities. There we are at the end of the video. I hope you had a glimpse of the planned cost management. Thank you for watching, and that is all from Team 3.